What's going on, everyone? Today we're continuing on the Darth Vader build. Today I'm going to be starting on the hard drive and top and bottom vents. So as you can see, I've got my hard drive installed on our Yoda build with the hole cut out and our vent at the top. Now, I have pretty much, I don't think I've ever done anything other than this oval window on a hard drive. I just think that looks best. On this one here, though, I think I'd like to use this. I'm not a huge fan of their logo up top there, but it is red, so it does match. And we're going to be painting this all red as well, so it should blend in pretty well. Although this has a white mesh, it's going to be dark behind it, so I don't know. I'm hoping it won't stand out too much. But basically, yeah, we're just going to cut out a rectangle there. We're going to mount our fan filter up top. We need to cut a little bit, obviously that brace in the middle. We're going to cut this section out in the middle of the bottom, and then we need to do the same thing for the top vent. We're just going to cut that middle section out so that we have the same thing going on as the Yoda build. The only difference is instead of there being fans pulling air out of there, there's going to be a radiator on the other side. So that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to cut this out so I can paint all this stuff red. And then the only other thing that we should have to paint on the Darth Vader build is the front shell. The back shell is going to be the clear black smoke ghost case. So the only thing we got to paint is the front side, which it is already black. I'm probably going to use the one that already has the hole cut for a 200 millimeter fan and the temperature display underneath it. I'm hoping that's going to work out. However, if the flow meter isn't shown through, I'll have to either cut out another window or just start with a whole other side panel and cut a new hole for the fan. We have to do the same thing on the Yoda build, so I'm going to do those together. But this morning I'm just going to start with cutting this stuff out and getting it painted red, so that's ready to go. And then all we got to do is paint the two side panels, which I am still waiting on a couple decals. Amazon Prime is pissing me off. More than half the time it seems like the package is lost or delayed, and then it doesn't even give you a chance. It'll say it's at your post office, but then they'll say, oh, we're sending it back to sender, here's your refund, it was too late. And I'm like, I didn't want that, I would have rather waited. Anyway, we'll save rants for another time. Let's go ahead and start on this and get some paint on that. Then we do need to still clear coat some stuff, but like I said, I'm waiting on decals, so hopefully that shows up today. Okay, so I was going to show the pieces I just painted. I got the ends cut out and everything, the hard drive shell, top and bottom vent painted red. I'll show that in a second, but right now I just want to show I got these two top panels ready to go. This is the Yoda one. I got this cut out. See, I mounted it towards the bottom. That way you'll be able to see that green strip. I kind of want these fans to be hidden, and well, like these fans will be here. That's why I want this a little farther over. So one, it's directly over the two heat sinks. And yeah, I don't know, that's just the way I wanted it to work out. With the bubble light down here, I made room for temperature display here. I'm gonna have to use orange. I may put that on a switch with the extra room up front, just so that you can have that off, these fans and the green LEDs all off, and you'll just have the green Talus Moon fan. And obviously it's all green and brownish, so the orange doesn't quite match, but I don't know. We'll see what we can do with that. Now this one, like I said, this was already cut out. I was going to use this on the Yoda one and have it mounted farther up and whatever, but this one already has the back cut out as well to fit perfectly around that triple radiator in the back. So I'm just going to use this for the Vader build. Now, I'm about to paint this one brown. This one will be painted black. It's actually kind of a metallic-y black there. This is the only thing that needs painted on the Vader. Like I said, I did the top and bottom red. The back panel is going to be the ghost case, so we're just painting this black. But like I said, this was already done from the stealth build, so we're just going to put the red and black fan here and our red temperature display right here. However, that may interfere with our flow meter. This isn't a do or die situation. I could just take that out or put a smaller one in there. But I think that's how I want to have it set up. And I like having this fan here, that way right where our pump is still kind of hidden underneath. You won't see the big ugly pump there, but you will definitely see this top radiator. But again, in a second, I will show the top and bottom panels as well as the back panels to both of these, which I have stickers now on there, and I think I'm just going to clear coat the Yoda one now that the decals are on there to kind of seal it all up. So let's look at that real quick, and then I'm going to take these out and paint them. And yeah, I'm kind of just doing a lot of stuff at once today, so bear with me. Alright guys, we got pretty much everything painted. There's still some finishing work to do. I think I'm going to decide against doing the clear coat on these pieces here. Like I said, this one's unpainted. It is see-through. We've got everything pretty much laid out here. Like I said, I got to now do the wiring. Now that this is all set, I know where the temperature display is going, where the fan's going to sit. I can start doing wiring on this, and then this should be ready for assembly. As far as our water-cooled, we've got our RGH1.2 right here. Just about to take the screws out. I got to clean up this motherboard, get all the old thermal paste off, and last thing I'm going to do today is see if I can go get all of the mounting screws I will need, bolts or screws and the washers and nuts and all that, so that we can start laying this out. Once we have all this kind of stuff set up, we can start doing wiring on this. So we are getting pretty close on them. Painting's going to take the longest. I can now let these fully cure without messing around with them too much. This paint does a lot better. The clear coat I usually use does take quite a while before it won't show like fingerprints from grabbing it or anything like that. So anyway, that's where we're at. Let me know which one you're most excited about right now, and I'll see you in the next video.